What's up, guys? How's it going? With Brent. I got a late video. I was actually so busy with work I forgot to make a video. Not that it matters because we really don't have any new cars. So I am just driving on my way back home. Wanted to do a quick update. Had the car for a little over 2 weeks now. I'm more used to it now, so I wanted to kind of give you guys maybe a more accurate view based off of literally this being my daily driver. If you guys are new to the channel, it's a 17 911 Turbo S. So completely different from what I used to have. I had a 2020 F-Pace SBR and then a 21 Camaro 011LE. Decided to trade both those cars in and then get into one car again. And it's awesome. Never had Porsche before, so excited to kind of have this as my main car, only car. And I gotta say, it is pretty phenomenal. Still so much fun to drive. Popo's there. I should be holding my phone. But it's still a blast to drive. Kind of got used to the settings and everything. So I'm pretty much driving in, I always drive in sport mode. What's really nice is the suspension. There's a PDCC button, which will do a sport chassis or a comfort chassis. And it's actually a huge difference. I didn't really go over that in my other video. It is a massive difference. You turn on the PDCC for sports, and it is literally like, it is so stiff, the suspension. Every bump you feel, it handles a lot better. It's a lot more obviously tight and aggressive and everything. But it's a little much on the slow streets and sometimes on the freeway. So oftentimes if I just feel like, you know, cruising around in sport mode, but I don't really want to have the aggressive suspension, I will actually just pop it off into comfort mode. And it actually is it is a big difference, which I'm pretty surprised that, you know, just pressing this small little button will change the dynamic of the ride that much. And I didn't really feel it like that much in my F-Pace SVR too, with the kind of adaptive suspension and everything for the dampers. This one is like literally night and day. When I turn it off into comfort, and it's a lot smoother. You know, I'm not feeling like every single bump and that kind of stuff. It absorbs the road a lot better, so it's pretty cool. I finally started messing around with the aero kits, so the front spoilers and everything. The front spoiler and the back spoiler, I drive around with that all the time now. Once I hit the bigger roads with the faster speed limits, or anything like highways, freeways. City driving, I don't really drive around with it too much, so I don't really want to worry about like ground clearance and that kind of stuff. I'm still on the factory Pirelli P0s, so the ultra high performance summer tire. They're not bad. I heard reviews that they're terrible in the rain. Honestly, I've been driving in the pouring rain and it's been fine. I've had no problem. I've been pushing it in the rain too on the road, and it does a good job at filtering out the rain. I'm not talking just like small amounts of rain, like actual like torrential downpour, and it was fine. I was kind of worried, but it was fine. So they're really loud though, as you can probably hear in this video. So I'm probably gonna run these down through the spring and summer. So I'll probably get another 6 months out of them, and then I'm most likely gonna swap out to a Continental. Makes a really nice ultra high performance all season tire. It's a Continental DWS. That I think is going to be good, and it's on Tire Rack as a factory tire spec for the 911 Turbo S for these wheels, the center locking wheels and everything. So I'm going to try those out. I think they'll be pretty good. Obviously it's going to be a smoother ride. I'm not testing the top speed of whatever 200 miles an hour on those tires, on these tires anyways. And these tires are going to be toast in about, you know, 6 or 7 months. But sport mode, always, you get a little faster aggressive shifting, downshifting. Love the PDK. I am obsessed with this PDK. It's so it always knows what I'm thinking in terms of like shifting when I slow down and that kind of stuff. Well, at least what I feel like, and it's so like buttery smooth and everything. And this thing is crazy fast. I haven't really been pushing it that much because I know what this thing is capable of, but I've done a few a few freeway pulls, and it is nutty. It is actually mind-blowing that it's that fast. I mean, it doesn't really register in my head that it's that fast. But you know, when you push it and everything, especially when you do the sport response button, which I will show you guys where that is, because I didn't know where that was until someone pointed it out to me. It's so easy to drive too. And what I watched someone else's video, it was like basically like a, what did he say? It was like a supercar you could drive daily. It's like a daily driven like supercar pretty much. It's just easy to drive, all-wheel drive. Here's the camera, parking sensors. Camera's all right. The 360 sensors are pretty nice too. I'm going to park, so they actually work pretty well. But this thing is like crazy fast. It is very comfortable. No complaints about this car that I have found so far. So that was the PDCC button for the Sport and the Comfort chassis. There's the wing kit for when you want to get a lot more downforce. Here is the Sport response button. So you press that, RPMs literally shoot up to it's like 6,000. So you're just sitting at the 6,000, and then everything just goes into like just crazy fast mode for what it does. I'd have to look into it and see exactly what it does, but like all the shifting is literally just from like the 6 to the red line. It looks like I haven't really, when I do press it to just kind of mob on the freeways, I'm not really looking at where it is. I'm just looking at what's in front of me, because this thing it's crazy. It's so funny that this button is literally like I just call it my turbo button, because once I pop that thing in, this thing is just gone. It's pretty fun. It's fun that Porsche gives you this kind of a button where it just turns your car like on crack pretty much, and you're just ready to boost. Other than that, the whole ambiance in here is nice. The exhaust, yes, is a little quiet. It's a little, I guess if you're going to say vacuumy, but it does sound good under throttle, and when it's downshifting, a little bit of burbles, that kind of stuff. So I'm still going back and forth on whether or not I want to get a actual X-pipe or an exhaust on here, which does sound good, but honestly, this thing I think sounds good. And just the whole fit and finishes and everything I'm still amazed by kind of their build quality and everything. Now, obviously you are paying for that, but it is still crazy. This is a 17. It's a 5-year-old car, but it's way nicer than pretty much every car I've driven. But that's about it. That's kind of some of the little quirks, some of the stuff that I've found. Nothing to honestly complain about the car. I mean, I fill up every, 5 days. I get about 340 miles on a full tank, and I'm always driving in sport mode and that kind of stuff. It's never in comfort. I'm never doing that, but I do let it shift for me, so I haven't really messed around with the manual shifters for the paddles, so I'm probably getting decent fuel economy because it's pretty much doing all the shifting for me. But obviously it's way better than what I've been getting, so it's not too bad. I think it just cost me like $65 or something to fill up 13 gallons. I think it's like a 14 gallon tank, and that was at like $4.60 a gallon, which gas prices have gone. Last time I filled up, it was like $4.10, so it went up like 50-60 cents in a matter of like 5 days. So we'll see where that goes, but other than that, love the car. I'm gonna keep doing some more videos. I need to mount like a GoPro on here and then just kind of get some driving footage, some like real driving footage. Sorry, it's pretty dark. I'm just filming this in my garage. And if you guys have any other questions, don't forget to drop a comment down below. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.